Hey guys, I'm Travis Pastrana, ringleader of Nitro Circus from Annapolis, Maryland. And until recently, I thought we were gonna get to do a hometown show.
My name is Robert Pastrana. I'm Travis's dad. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland, born and raised, and I'll probably die there. We were first informed that the Annapolis show was turned down, and that was late December. And we didn't know that there was something that was wrong to start with. And then all of a sudden we heard, no, it's been canceled. A city alderman said no. He says that was turned down because it was not a fit for our stadium. And at that point, we're trying to make connections and find out what part doesn't fit, because at the Navy football stadium, there's 35,000 people with cannons and Blue Angels flying over, so it couldn't have been the noise. And you're wondering what did happen. We've got some friends that know the alderman, and they talk to him, and they say it's unmuffled motorcycles. So your first thought is, what is an unmuffled motorcycle? Because even if it's a bad muffler, it's a muffler. I mean, something's on all motorcycles, and these are nowhere near as cool as these cannons are. So it was a hunt just to find out what happened. The people in the community started finding out this was canceled. And they said, well, who canceled it? And your community president canceled it. Well, under what authority? Well, they have the authority because you elected them to speak for you. But I guess that should come with the balance somewhere. Like, you know, how much can you speak for me? Can you really tell me that we can't have the show here?
Well, my name is Mike Panelides, and I'm the mayor of Annapolis. There were some people opposed to Nitro Circus coming. And the one thing you learn in politics is perception is reality. So there's people that try to put this false reality out there of, this is the Hells Angels, this is monster trucks, it's gonna be a violent group, which just wasn't the case. It's a family-friendly event.
We kept hearing, oh yeah, everyone's against it, everyone's against it. I thought, well, I know a lot of people in the whole community, everyone's pretty excited. I was like, why? And it actually was written, they don't want that irk in their community.
The stadium has never turned down an event, ever. Whoever is asked was granted permission. And Nitro Circus, I hear, has never been refused a venue. And you're thinking, how did these first two things collide?
We've taken Nitro Circus live to pretty much every continent. And this is our first no. And for it to come in Annapolis, in my hometown, I was kind of crushing at first, because it's not just home for me. I mean, Greg Duffy, first one to ever double front flip motorcycle, he's from Annapolis. Special Greg, my cousin, the only one to ever do a special flip on a bicycle still to this day, from Annapolis. Street Bike Tommy lives right across the street, literally. I mean, you've got this crew. I mean, if you see Nitro Circus, they live here.
Travis was incredibly, I don't use the word depressed because the child doesn't even know what depression is, but he was, if there was ever a low point, like when he dropped below maybe a 98%, to a 97 or a 96%. I mean, he was born and raised in these areas. And to think, here I had one chance to get in the stadium, and they just said no to me, so bummed. Yeah, it was personal. After a while, some things are personal, and that was personal.
I know he was disappointed since it's his hometown. He is strongly oriented toward family and friends. Often his friends become his family. And so I know he wanted to perform right in front of a hometown crowd.
We did a walk. Mayor Mike Panelides was incredible. He led us on a snow walk, the only winter day in the entire winter.
And one of the things as mayors, you got to hear what people say. So I had the idea of going door to door with Travis Pastrana. And it was great because the first day we went, it snowed. So we knew everyone was home. We got a great response. Actually, the first 8 people we talked to all said yes. We were with the newspaper reporters. I think that day they got something like 430 signatures. So it shows that when you talk to people face to face, they tell you what they really want.
The street with the most signatures, when you take the percentage of houses, was the street right next to the stadium, Farragut Avenue, which was directly affected. And that street, we got the most signatures when you look at the number of houses and the signature per house.
Well, the one thing I saw is that the community really came together to support Travis and Nitro Circus. When we went door knocking, there was 40 people that came by with us. So we got letters, we got our Facebook was bombarded with messages. In fact, I'll say we got more messages on Facebook for this event than anything else in my 4 years in office.
It really says a lot about Travis what he's done, what he's accomplished with Nitro Circus, and we feel that this is a perfect venue for it, and we think that he will get a lot of support.
After all these years, to be able to come to Annapolis and to be able to do what he loves in front of his friends and family and hometown crew, it's a tremendous opportunity, and we're all very excited.
It was neat to watch him go from depressed that this thing is just not going to happen to Travis, I think we're going to do it. I think we got a shot. The mayor is on our side.
So I think Annapolis is the perfect town to have Nitro Circus. Travis is a hometown hero. In addition, lots of people like the show. It's also going to be at Navy Marine Corps Stadium. So we have a lot of patriotism with our veterans, the Naval Academy that come by there. And I know that the show does a lot for the troops and everything else. So we couldn't think of a better venue to have it at.
Nitro Circus Live is coming to the stadium on July 23rd. And I know that, but if I didn't know it, I would definitely be made aware of it, because every time I turn around, I have people saying to me, Nitro Circus Live is coming, and July 23rd, right? And I bought my tickets.
It really, everybody worked, it came together. He's a happy kid again. He's back to 99, 100.
For me to have a show at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland, Annapolis, a mile from where I was born, where so many of Nitro and action sports in general have lived, is gonna be the biggest night of my life. Because it's one thing to do it in front of your friends and a couple of your small family, or even on TV, there's a whole bunch of people in the crowd you don't know. There's gonna be 20, 25,000 people in this crowd, and I'm gonna know almost every one of them.
Well, I'm going to be attending the show, and I think we're going to have a good reception. Travis is the hometown hero. In addition, a lot of people like what he has to offer, so I think it's going to be an exciting, fast-paced, action-packed event, and I would encourage everyone to come out.
It's a long road. I couldn't believe it, but thank you to the mayor. Thank you to all my family, my aunt, my dad, for countless hours of going door to door. All the Nitro Circus crew that came out to make it worth it for this town to have come together to bring Nitro Circus, and we're gonna bring you guys the best show we've ever done. So hang on to your seats, it's gonna be rad.
If you guys like that, head to the comments section right now and let us know what you thought. If you didn't like that, there's no comment section, I promise.